Honestly, Magical Upgrade, pretty great soundtrack. This one you don't hear a lot because it's Black Pearl, but our match is about to start. So we're going to get our winners finals underway. You've got Rudolph on one side, Juanpaa on the other. They've met in, I don't know, 5 consecutive grand finals at this part, and recently Juanpaa's been on a roll. So let's see if Rudolph in his extra practice can finally put a stop to that. So you got Juanpaa, Argentinian, living currently in Brazil for, I believe, university, on your right. And we got Rudolph, also Argentinian, on your left. And again, this is basically the best it gets, folks. I don't know if you'll find better Magical Drop or 2 stronger competitors anywhere else in the world. We've been looking for them. We've been looking for anybody who could beat these two, and we've been unable to find them. I think one of the things that sets these two apart, aside from like their insane speed and consistency, is that they never get caught like a lot of other players do, trying to bail themselves out, right? Because one of the hardest parts is trying to reach quota when trying to keep yourself alive, and there's definitely situations where you're holding on by like the skin of your teeth, and you can clear nothing besides like what's directly in front of you. You see like the one play, you get tunnel vision on it, and you try to make that play. They're able to always just like address the full board. They never get stuck just trying to bail out one section of the board. They're always kind of digging deeper in their board, finding lanes for them to make combinations. Okay, Juanpaa's going to take game 1. I expect a High Priestess pick, but we'll see. Okay, Hierophant. Hierophant, pretty much the same character. I think Rudolph just trying to run it back there with a little bit of variety. You'll see a lot of it come down to like how much they get off that initial burst as well there. Because if you start off with like a quick... Ooh. Still have the crystal. Nice. Rudolph with a little bit of an advantage here. They just need to keep pressing that. Nice job. So they also utilize what we refer to in Magical Drop as the float very well. So while the balls are kind of like going to their destination when you throw them back, the board won't send any more bubbles, you know, your combo won't end. So they use it as like combo extensions. They use it as a way to like protect themselves while they're rearranging the board. And that's something that, you know, you have to be pretty intentioned to do. And they do a great job of it. Wow, by 60 bubbles. I wasn't even looking at Juanpaa there. That's a huge amount to win by, especially with these two players. Juanpaa doing a good job just clearing the bottom of his board there. Make sure that he can keep it clean. He sees the opportunity to get all of that blue now. It's gonna come really close here. Stop! Again, if you're just tuning in, these are our winners finals. We already went through our round robin pools. Oh, okay, sure. And you know, this is gonna help decide it all. This is gonna put whoever wins in grand finals to take on whichever one of us can claw our way back to them. Got a lot of opportunities to burst bubbles there. Rudolph with a pretty big lead at the moment. You see Juanpaa kind of stuck here, right? Doesn't have a lot of options. Having to spend a lot of time doing long combos of just a few bubbles. Oh yeah, this is looking grim for him. Okay, Rudolph ties it up 1 game apiece. We haven't seen, at least in none of my matches, did we see Empress? So another high tier character. Let me adjust the drop pattern for you so you can kind of see that on your side. Empress and World, you know, they're both going to pressure a single side of the board. It's generally the side that is closer to your opponent. So you really have to do a lot of work to make sure that you're keeping that side clean, so you're not just dying to her pressure. For a lot of newer players, that's a challenge. For these two, they're used to it. You see, as they do longer combos, the other side of the board is going to push out too, so they can't completely ignore it in the way you could if they were just doing 2 combos. Right, nice use of the float there to give himself some time to clean that side out. So coming down, yeah, Juanpaa can just clear 1 and end it. Ooh. A misdrop almost costing him the round right away. Still neck and neck here. Oh, Rudolph either misdropping or succumbing to pressure. I'll have to figure something out here. Uh-oh. Alright, 2 games to 1. Let's see where we go. Strength. Strength Junior. Where's Strength Junior? There she is. Another really strong character, one a lot of players pick during their speedruns, if you are doing a speedrun of like the player versus machine version of this. Yeah, Rudolph didn't know where to put that pair of blues to try to get to the red underneath it. Just 4 away and still unable to close it out. It's a dangerous game there, trying to make sure that you can keep the board clear enough that you don't die to pressure, but also make sure that when you get to that final push to quota where you need just a dozen more balloons, that you have something easy to blow up. A lot of the times they'll get jumbled. Looks like Rudolph's gonna die there. Yep, so Juanpaa gonna take it 3-1. And we're going to update the bracket here. So 3-1 in Juanpaa's favor. And now we're going to do losers semis.